Welcome to Sacred Wandering with Kira Brinton. My friend, this is a corner of the world where time stops, where the noise in our minds quiet, where we have soft hearts and we open our palms and we ask. This is a place where we receive. I invite you to join me as we wander through the sacred together. Welcome to Sacred Wandering. Good morning, my love. I am back home. After 9 days in Japan, I am home. And it always feels so good to be back in my prayer corner. Just getting myself resituated back into this space. I feel like a different human. Japan changed me in so many brilliant and amazing ways. It changed me spiritually. The messages that I received when I was praying at the holy temples were extraordinary. And it's like the depths of devotion got even deeper for me. And my love for the sacred got deeper. And it changed me. And it changed me on what was possible of being able to take my boys to Japan and take them on a 5-star trip. We stayed in the most beautiful hotels and we took them shopping. And it just felt like I broke the ceilings of what I thought was possible for a single mother. And that changed me. And now this just becomes our normal. And we're already planning next year's mom and boys trip. And I can't wait. So I feel different. I feel grounded. I feel so grateful. I feel energized. I feel alive. And so in this place, I meet you in our prayer corner. As I was flipping through my prayer book today, the message I landed on is maybe one of my favorites. I received it back in May, and I really love it. I haven't seen it since. So here's the message that God gave me. Breathe it, live it, be it, and the rest will follow. The tree is a tree because it has roots, limbs, branches, and leaves. This is what makes it a tree. If you be it, you are. Oh, that's such a good one. Such a good message. And it feels as though this is the consistent message that God is giving me right now, is that if you want something, you just be it. And that's actually what attracts it to you. All the results and all the people and all the opportunities is you just choose it and then you are. And so today, as we go into prayer, I'm going to invite you to put up into God whatever limiting beliefs tell you that you can't have what you want, that you can't live the dreams that you have, that you can't, blah, 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 all these things, right? And they're real. They feel so real to us. And so I'm inviting you to pick it up, though, and put it into God. And we're going to ask God to transform it. And if you listen to my last episode where I talk about how 2 shrines that I prayed at last week were enshrined with the goddess of mercy. And I feel as though that is a part of this work now, is that when we ask for ourselves to be changed, we first wash them and bathe them in mercy. And so we're going to hand over all of these limiting beliefs and we're going to give them to God. And then we're going to ask to be washed and blessed with the power of mercy. And then we're going to ask that our cells will change to match the frequency of what we're desiring. You ready? Okay. So I want you to pick up anything and everything that's not serving you, all those limiting beliefs that tell you why you can't have what you want, that tell you all the reasons why you don't have the life you've been desiring. And you're going to put them into God. So now we're going to breathe in the power of mercy. We're going to breathe it in from the crown of our heads. And as you breathe out, I want you to imagine this golden cleansing energy. And it's going to wash you with this power. It's going to bathe you in the power of mercy. All the way down, out through the soles of the feet. And then we're going to ask that God will touch our cells. So our cells can transform, transfigure into the frequency of who we know we are here to be, into the frequency of the life we desire to live. We're going to breathe that in. And then in this energy, we're going to ask that God will give us a blessing. God will place his hands on our heads to give us a blessing. And then I'm going to be quiet while you listen and receive. You're going to take a nice deep breath in, and we're going to breathe out all the way down to the tips of our toes, allowing whatever words that you receive to go into your prayer book. And if you ever need more time, just pause the podcast so that you can take the time you need with God. And then I invite you to open your palms, and you're going to ask God, what is my number one thing I need to do today? You're going to listen. You're going to receive. You're going to write it down. We're going to call in all of our angels and our guides to help you accomplish this, to help you bring this into the world, to help you do this action. And I'm feeling some excitement in my heart. So I'm inviting you to breathe in and awaken some excitement within the heart, excitement for what's ahead, excitement for this new life, excitement for the new possibilities, excitement that you are the master of your world. May you weave it with the magic of your words. And with that, my love, I thank you for wandering into the sacred with me today. And I will meet you tomorrow morning in our prayer corner. Thank you, my love, for wandering into the sacred with me today. It is always an honor to hold this space for thousands of us to gather daily in sacred devotion. If you feel called to deepen this practice and join me live, I invite you to be a part of the Sacred Wandering Circle, a private, intimate space where we share our daily blessings in a Facebook group and gather once a month for a live 1-hour session. We come together to bless the body, to pray, and to receive. There is so much power when we unite with others who hold the sacred sacred. If your heart is nudging you, you can find the link in the show notes. And remember, you don't need anyone to help you hear God. You are the conduit. God speaks directly to you. And your prayer corner It lives within you always.